Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Fernando Tatis Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. So now 1 and 2.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Stays alive. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2 and 2. Bounce to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Diego, and towing the slab in this one, Julian Aguilar. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Two out, space is empty. That one blasted deep to right. That's bad. Get out of town. He flexes his power with that swing. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Manny Machado up to the plate. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. All set for the start of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Next offering is in for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And there's one down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Jose Trevino. And that's downstairs and outside. The Reds trailing by a run here at the top of the second. He's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Will Wagner. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Throw to the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Ty France getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Arroyo. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. That's through there for a strike. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Leading off, Hector Rodriguez.
Hector Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a 95 to finish him off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. The Padres leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Bounce to the left side, and it's off the bag. No play. That's an infield single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Going to second. Tag. Out at second.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fermin gathers. Where's the first? That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. A wide to kick the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch.
Ball 3.
Now it's 3-2.
The count is full.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's a 1-1. Well struck, right field. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Down the middle of the plate, it's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses, and a count 2-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tatis dives back in. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Steal. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive. That ends the inning, so we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. New inning getting started. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Number 3.
The 1-1.
Brian Hayes.
And it's fouled away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. That was the emergency hack right there.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one drilled left field. Bangs off the wall.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 gone, runner at first. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. The 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Suarez leads off first with 1 away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Cronenworth hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman, Tyler Stevenson.
Man at first, and now Tyler Stevenson. Ball to strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Over to Tatis. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway In the fourth, it's the Padres 3 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. There's a 1-1. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So here's the Padres DH, Will Wagner. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Ty France. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's the 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's a ball.
Just missed. That one's in there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Wagner around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And he can't make the play. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for Cincinnati.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Merrill puts it away for the out. 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Hector Rodriguez. 1 out, the runner at second. We're in the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. The pitch. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. Hit Back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Trying to move him over here. McLean gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
There was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Warren Burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Cronenworth around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 4. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Nick Lodolo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-0.
That pitch is out.
And a curve misses outside. Merrill over at first with 1 away. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Friedel makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So a man aboard, and now it's Christian Yelich. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped up. McLean makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6 in now for the Reds. Number 4. The wind of the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Headed down the line. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The Padres leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
On the ground. Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One gone, runner at first. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. The 1-1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls.
Well done behind the dish. Man at first, 1 away. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Man at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McLean. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Yelich going back and forget it. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 4-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter now, Manny Machado. The 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Arroyo. The throw to first. Machado is out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Will.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. One down, base is empty. Swing, and a ball popped up. 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ty France. Here's a 1-1. And that's too high. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan up and throwing. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Arroyo drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead this one 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, 1 up, 1 down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, 2-2. That one the other way. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Gavin Sheets. He enters the game as the injury replacement, taking over in right.
Number 30, Gavin.
Now the left fielder, Hector Rodriguez. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 52 will take over here on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
Tying run at the plate. And it is 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. Man on second, 2 down. And now 2-1. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is that. Reds lead 1. They trail it here, 4-2. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Friedel hauls it in to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, number 4.
Noel B. Marte.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 3. Key Brian.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Key Brian Hayes. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
The Reds trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next offering is downstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Reds 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate. And here it comes. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's to third. Throw over to Stevenson. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Christian Yelich. 2 outs. Ground ball right side. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Padres go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Stevenson. That one hit to right. Sheets towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. He's 2 outs away. TJ Friedel will hit next. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Kicks and deals. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 strike away. That one ripped left field. Hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next for Cincinnati, Hector Rodriguez. They're down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.